Hey, you made it. So today I'm back with some more YouTube drama. You've probably already heard about KSI on Twitter with DanTDM and his just infinite responses to one single tweet that DanTDM made. He's now done about 12 or 13 tweets, I think, in response, but there's a couple that caught my eye and I feel like they're just utter nonsense. So I'm going to give a breakdown of why I think what he said is just completely and utterly ridiculous for these two tweets in particular. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I know you've probably already seen countless videos dissecting every single part of this. But the first tweet is one that really caught my eye that just makes very little sense to me. But he was talking about food, JJ. He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what? This video is 9 years old, so I thought to myself, why not check how many subs DanTDM had at this point, just on his main channel, then compare it to the three of KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul, all together with their cumulative audience, just on main channels alone. And we'll just see what the percentages are saying. So DanTDM from this video, all of DanTDM's channel subscriber count history, which I'll credit in the description. On the 5th of September, he had 7.785 million subs in 2015. So if we round that up to 8 million, so 8 million, and let's just say, for the benefit of the doubt, 50% of his audience are children. 50% of his audience are 10 to 12-year-olds. Should we say that? That is very, very, very big overestimation, okay? So let's just say that. Let's say that that's 4 million people that are subscribed to him as a YouTube Kids account somehow, which I highly, highly doubt. I haven't looked at the breakdown of who subscribes to him and what age ranges it is, but I don't think they're all going to be kids. It's probably more like 5 to 10%, if that. But 50%, okay? 4 million of them were children, and he sold this Munchbox as a sponsor, okay? So that's 4 million. So let's take the accumulation of KSI's main channel, 16.3 million subscribers. Then we've got Logan Paul, 23.6 million subscribers. And MrBeast, 319 million subscribers. And then let's take all that, which is 358.9 million. So that's nearly 360 million subscribers in total. And let's say that 5% of them are 10 to 12. 5%. That is 10 times less than DanTDM. That's nearly 18 million. That's 17.94 million people who will essentially be children. So think about what you're saying, KSI. Come on. Actually have a single thought in your brain that's not just completely idiotic, because come on now, your reach is absolutely massive as an influencer. You combine with MrBeast and Logan Paul, you have a reach of basically almost 500 million people in general, not just children. But even if 5% of your audience are children, that's still 18 million people you will have a direct influence on. And that is not including social media accounts like Instagram, their Twitter, wherever else they post all of this stuff. Like, come on, think about it logically. It absolutely dwarfs anything DanTDM did. Yeah, granted, it was 8 million subs at that point, but think about how little views that video might actually have got comparatively. And think about the amount of money that we spent on marketing this Lunchly box that's going to go out to everybody. And every kid is going to want it because it's got Prime and it's got Feastables in it. It's got your three favourite influences crap in it, basically. Like, I don't know, it just really annoyed me, and I thought I'd break it down and just try and show why he's so wrong and why none of that makes any sense. So that was the first tweet that really annoyed me. So the second tweet that was really, really irritating to me, and it just screams that KSI has fallen off and that he just wants attention desperately from any single drama he could possibly make, hence 12 tweets in response to one. DanTDM still hasn't even responded to anything KSI has said, because why would he? He doesn't need to. He's made a statement and KSI has taken it and run with it and been like, oh, DanTDM, you're a pussy. Just shut up, bro. Leave it. Just calm down. Advertising your rubbish music on the back of a Twitter drama that you created to try and funnel people to listen to your song is just tacky, man. What happened to you? What happened to you, KSI? You used to actually be quite a cool YouTuber, and now you're just corporate. All you care about is money and reputation, which apparently is in the bin right now. The money, though, you still make money, don't worry about that. Yeah, and then we got this tweet. Thanks for the free promo, pussy at DanTDM. DM me your bank details for the payment, LMAO. And then I'm pretty sure he's deleted that now, but like, what are you even talking about? That's not free promo if it's bad promo. You could say any promo is good promo, but if literally the entirety of YouTube are saying this product is crap, you've got two doctors coming out saying this product is utter rubbish, nutritionally it's terrible, and you can see that. Anyone can piece together the fact that something that's like Lunchables is not going to be healthy. And they are in a prime position to set the precedent and be like, we're going to make healthy stuff for kids that kids are going to want to buy, but it's actually good for them, or it's actually nutritionally rich and it's balanced. But instead, you're giving it a chocolate bar, you're giving them a chocolate bar, you're giving them a prime drink, and something that you class as food, which is as processed as it could possibly be, with very little nutritional value, I don't doubt. So it's just really annoying to me that they're in such a position of power, which leads on to the last sort of part of this, really, and the last tweet that I saw. So the last tweet, which really didn't make any sense to me, but it got me thinking back to my other Lunchly video, is this one right here. So, DanTDM, where you are, in response to Kai Cenat. McDonald's just teased a collaboration with Kai Cenat by posting a photo of his setup featuring a bag of McDonald's on their social media accounts, and then there's like a cropped picture of Kai Cenat with a burger. Like, is that worse than Lunchly? I don't know, because you see, it's not directly targeted at kids. I know Kai Cenat has a big audience, and there's definitely a big streamer audience, but I wouldn't say a lot of his audience will be like 9 to 12-year-olds, will they? I don't think they're all going to be kids, you know? And it's not like it's a Happy Meal or something like that, where it's directly targeted at kids. I would say Lunchly is most definitely targeted at children, targeted at that audience that are going to just lap it up because these big people on YouTube are saying it's a good product. Whereas, yeah, what I said in the other Lunchly video was, if a big corporation did something like this, no one would care as much, but I guess this sort of proves it. No one really cares that much if Kai Cenat did a collaboration with McDonald's, but the thing is, the collaborations with McDonald's don't last forever. It's not like a permanent menu item that's going to drive everyone to the shop. It's like a limited time thing. Lunchly is going to be a forever thing. That's always going to be for sale until their company goes bust or they just stop selling it because it's unpopular. There is a difference, a distinct difference, and I just think it's such a stupid point to make from KSI here, once again, just being an idiot. And the last thing I want to say about all this is, what about 10 years ago when MMOGA was constantly funneled down your throat in every single KSI FIFA video, every Road to Shore video? It would constantly be links to FIFA coins and where you can get the coins to open the packs, and you just got in this gambling cycle, or sorry, surprise mechanic according to EA. Think about what you're saying. You had a young audience and you pushed this crappy product on everybody that just forced them to buy it. It didn't force them to buy it, sorry, but it made them buy FIFA coins, it made them spend money on playing a game that you were then essentially advertising in your videos. So why are you being so hypocritical and bringing up old DanTDM stuff when you yourself have sold crap to kids for a long time, especially with Prime as well? Like, come on, have a little bit of common sense. And also, just let it die. 12 tweets with no response, and now you're basically saying, come on the podcast, bro. Shut up. Why would he come on the podcast and try and intimidate him out of the statements that he's made, clearly proving right that you're just an idiot? Like, there's not much more proof than someone sending 12 tweets in response to one tweet. He clearly got under KSI's skin, and KSI just will not let it go. Whether that's a big drama sort of tactic to just try and stay relevant for more than 5 minutes, because I personally just don't care about KSI anymore. His content is just trash. I have no interest in watching it. He used to be funny about like 5 or 10 years ago, and now he just fell off. He just became a money-making machine. It's all just about money. And then when he has money, he just funnels it into becoming a rapper, which I mean is pretty laughable, to be honest. He can't rap. He has a big audience through having a massive following on social media before he started being a rapper. It just really annoys me that there's hardworking people out there that have worked at their music for years and years and years, and they hardly get recognised. Then someone with millions of pounds comes along who has a big social media presence and is like, you know what, I'm just going to be a rapper, and then they instantly dwarf a lot of the people on the platform. It's just really, really dead, and I really don't like that aspect of it. Especially not trying to sell your song to everybody through a stupid drama that you've created by just being a moron and not accepting that DanTDM had valid points, and instead of countering those valid points, you've just come up with, oh, here's my apology, guys, and it's just a link to your rubbish song. Like, come on, man. Get a grip. You're just gonna be more hated for doing this, just trying to stay relevant for 5 seconds instead of just accepting that you're an idiot. Why don't you just come out and say, yeah, Lunchly was a terrible idea, we're going to scrap it, goodbye. If they came out and said, we're not going to do Lunchly anymore, we're actually going to make a healthy thing for kids, and then kids are going to still want to buy it because their favourite influencers are selling it, that would be great. I mean, you're in the middle of an obesity epidemic throughout the world, especially in America, and you're sitting there and trying to flock this unhealthy stuff to kids. It just blows my mind. So, yeah. There's been a bit of a rant just on the back of the Lunchly video, but I saw these 2 tweets in particular, and then a couple of other ones that I've mentioned, and it just really annoyed me that he could be so stupid and go back to just go back to being a personality. Stop trying to be this thing that's like massive and take everyone on, because clearly you're not good enough at it. Like, 12 tweets to 1 is the example of that. So just give it a rest, man. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, it'll really help the channel out. And if you made it this far, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.